Welcome to pattern making class. I'm Annette Julie, and today we are working on making a mermaid skirt. So please start with the last video where you take a skirt draft block and you bring in both of the side seams down here at the hem. We've brought these in 3/4 of an inch on both sides. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to measure what my new hem measurement is. And here in the front I have 8 3/4. And in the back I have 9 1/4. I'm going to grab a piece of paper and I'm going to go ahead and draft a line on it. And I'm going to take the 9 1/4 measurement and draft myself a rectangle. This is going to be 9 1/4 to match the back hem, and then I can choose however long I would like to make this to make my mermaid hem. I think I'll start with 9 inches. You can make this longer or shorter. I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. Now we've got a piece that we can work with. This is going to match your hem down here. Now we're going to take it and we're going to divide it up a little bit. And we're going to make some slash lines from the bottom up to the top there. Keep it connected if you can. You can draw the slash lines in if you'd like to, but they don't need to be exactly precise when you're cutting these inner slash lines. So if you just go ahead and fold and cut roughly on top of them, that'll work fine. Now I have made the bottom section where I can slash and spread and give it a nice curve for this area. So I can grab another piece of paper . And I'm going to place this on, and I'm going to get my slash lines to fill in with the paper behind it, like so, and we'll tape that down in a second. Let's go ahead and draft a grain line here at the center back. There's our grain line, and let's take our first piece, and let's tape it, matching to the grain line. So it's matching to the grain line, and we're going to go ahead and spread our hem in between each one of our slash lines to create our flare and our mermaid hems. So down here at the bottom, I think I'll spread these about 1.5 inches. I'm going to grab some more tape, and I'm going to tape down my second piece, keeping it connected at the waist, and spread down here at the bottom hem. Let's go ahead and spread our next piece. We're going to go over 1.5 inches, mark it, keep it together at the top of the waist. Don't spread that area. Unless you'd like some more fullness up there, you can, but this demo we just have the bottom spread. And one more segment, we're going to add 1.5 inches Keep the top together and the bottom area is spreading to add fullness. Tape your cut pieces down in place and take a hip curve and go ahead and join the bottom of the hem with the curve line. You can go ahead and add seam allowance, and at the bottom on a curve like this I would just add 1/2 inch. But I'm just going to make a template for us to work with. You can add seam allowance at this step if you're happy. And I would add seam allowance 1/2 inch up here at the waist, down at the bottom, and on the side seam. And here at the center back, you want to make sure to butterfly the pattern piece so you have the whole duplicate on that side. Let's see how this walks back. Here's our bottom hem. That looks nice, and there is our flare for our back. But we can also use the same one for the front, and the difference here is 1/2 inch. So here at the center front, you'd fold that in 1/2 inch, and we could use this flare for the front as well. Draw your grain line parallel here, make sure the whole piece is connected, 1/2 inch seam allowance everywhere, and this is your mermaid hem. This is Annette Julie, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Au revoir!